Hey guys, it's Lisa with Monkey Loom. I know this has been long overdue and I'm so sorry, but I want to show y'all how to make a blanket with the Monkey Loom and finish it off with the Monkey Loom. So first you make your slip knot, just like that, and you pull your first loop through and put it on the loom. Then pull your second loop through that one and put it on the loom. And keep all the next one, keep all the way going down the whole thing. What I like about the looms are your stitches stay straight. I don't know if anybody's seen pictures on our site, but there are pictures of a blanket that I made without the loom and a picture that I made with the loom. Big difference, you won't believe it. So you're just gonna keep going the whole way down so you're at the end. And I have 2 on there. That's not how it's supposed to be. Let's see. Alright, so put that one on. Make another one like that and pull it down on this one. This is the hardest part of making a blanket, I promise. Once you get past this, you're on a roll. Alright. Alright, so you're going to want to make one for the end to make your sides look very uniform. So that's, I just made a loop for the very end. Now we're going to pick it up, take a loop, put it back on. Pick it up, make a loop, and put it back on. Just like that. And you have started your blanket. Now it's just kind of repetition for a little bit anyways, until you get toward the end. And I will show you how to change colors. We have been monkeying around here at Chunky Monkey. I'll show y'all in a little bit of what's to come. But I wanted to get this video made really quick for y'all. Alright, so we did one row. We're at the end. And now what we're going to do is just change colors. I want to show you how to change colors. Let's make it, I don't know, pink. And this is Yarn Bee. It's all from Hobby Lobby. And if you buy it every other week, it's 30% off. So make sure you do that. Don't buy it on the weeks that it's not 30% off. Alright, so to change colors, we're going to make a cut right real close to the end. And we're going to light both ends. Careful doing this, and stick them together and then hold them for a little bit until it seals. And then give it a little tug, make sure it doesn't come apart, and it did. Not good. Let's try again. See, that's why you always check. All right, I'm gonna hold it longer this time. Okay, so I did a little tug on it. Made sure it wasn't gonna come apart, and here we go. So now we're gonna do another row. And this is our 24-inch loom. It'll make a baby blanket, maybe for definitely for a baby, maybe a toddler. But yeah, this will make a very small blanket, but
just keep on going.
then you're gonna skip that one. I mean, go ahead and pull through it, but then skip it when you start again. And then here we go again. While I'm doing this, I did want to kind of let y'all know the whole process of how we make our looms and why we make them colorful. I just think the colors just bring out brightness, and they're just colorful and fun. You could make them all wood grain color if you want, but I just thought this was the cutest thing to have them colored. So that's where we came up with that. It all starts in the garage, actually. We have 1-inch pieces of wood, and my husband sands them and he stains them, and then he cuts them in half, the ones that are cut in half, and that would be right now the 48 and the 60-inch ones are cut in half. So that's how it is for there. And then once he cuts them, he brings them in here, and Missy, my sister, she puts hinges on them, and she does the dowels, puts the dowels on here and glues them. Then we let it sit for 24 hours. We do not ship them for 24 hours once we glue them. And then we put a coat of varnish on them so they have that nice finished look. Then when we get orders, we just pack them up and ship them. It's a pretty long process, but I couldn't do it without my husband and my sister, Missy. It's been an adventure, and it has been fun, I'm gonna tell you. But yeah. All right, so we did 4 rows, I believe. See how pretty it is? Just lined up beautiful. And there we go. Beautiful. All right, so let's change the colors again real quick, and then we'll make this our last row so I can show you how to tie it off. So same thing, we cut it. We get the other yarn that we're gonna use, put them together. Some people tie them. I prefer to burn them. I don't know why. That's how I learned, and that's just what I do. So I'll just burn them. And it seems to hold pretty good. I haven't had any problems at all. All right. So we're gonna do 1 more row all the way to the end. We'll probably do 2 more, and then we'll tie it off. And once you get it to the length of the blanket that you want, that's when you finish it off. So I'll show you. We'll probably go down one and then back, and then we'll be done. But it's kind of mesmerizing. You don't have to really think about it, really. You just keep going. All right, there we go. So we're gonna go back one more time just to show you how you keep going. Like I said, you just keep on going. Alright, so let's cast off, and then this is how you finish your blanket. So you take your first 2 loops, put them together, and pull your running yarn through it, just like that. You might want to make these a little bit bigger so that the top of your blanket isn't pulled together. You'll notice what I mean. But yeah, I try and make these a little bit bigger than my normal ones. I try and keep tight stitches just so the blanket stays tight, but on these you will need to make it a little bit bigger. Just keep doing it all the way down. Grab your loop that you have in your hand, and then grab the next loop and pull it through it. There you go. See how pretty that looks? That's the edge of your blanket. See? There you go. Just keep going. We're almost done. So if you're making, you would go as wide as you want, as long as you want your blanket. That's how far you would go. But this is just kind of show you how to do it. See how pretty that looks? There you go. Alrighty. A couple more stitches and then we'll be done. That one. And then this one that came off. And there we go. So that would be your finished blanket. Look how pretty. Look how nice and neat the stitches are. So what you want to do with this last little piece is pull it through the hoop, tighten it up, and you can tie a knot in it, or, well, I just like to run it through your stitches. Just run it through, all the way through. And then I sometimes will light it on the end a little bit and just kind of tack it down with the lighter so that it's not going anywhere. All right, so what I do is just take it, light it a little bit, and stick it down in there, just like that. So there you go. Look how pretty that looks. See, that's the front of your blanket. I don't guess it really matters, but that's how the back looks. But yeah, isn't that kind of cool? So now you can be a pro of making a chunky monkey blanket. Well, you might want to get rid of this too. Same thing with this. Cut it off. Run it through your yarn or run it through your blanket. And then just do like I did with the lighter. And cut it off. And then light it and stick it on there. Stick it down in there. See? Be careful with that. It get hot sometimes. All right. There we go. And of course it lays flat once you get it longer. This is just kind of showing you how to do it. But there you go. Chunky Monkey Loom lesson number 1.